Some of my brushes are so stained because of eyeshadow. Like this one's clean, completely clean. And like, look at that. Some of my eyeshadows are just so pigmented that like they get stained, and it's kind of horrible. Okay, so now we are going to take some concealer, put it on the back of my hand. Girl, I need to get some new concealer. This one's running out. We're gonna take a angled packer brush, concealer brush, I don't know what you want to call it. But we're gonna take her and we're gonna cut our crease. We're not gonna cut the whole crease. We're only gonna do half. Sorry if I get a little bit quiet. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I like really need to concentrate so I don't fuck it up. Oh, my heater just turned on. It's super kind of annoying sometimes. I really am not going to edit this video. So it's gonna be super long. So sorry in advance. I just really wanted to get a video up today, and since my phone pretty much deleted everything else, you know, I figured why not just do a full tutorial. Okay, so our crease is cut. And honestly, I love cut crease looks. I don't know, it's just something about it. I think it's very, you know, it's just it's a very nice look. Okay, so we're gonna take this Morphe tiny packer brush that's stained. Does not have a name. We love that. I am actually ordering a new brush set. I am ordering the, oh, we're gonna take that yellow shade just to get that. We're gonna pop that all over the cut crease. I am actually ordering, ooh, look at that, the James Charles and Morphe collection, the palette and the brush set, because number one, I love Morphe brushes, and two, oh, look at that, that's interesting. And I do like James Charles. He is an inspiration, and you know, I just really enjoy his video content and his artistry. I absolutely love it. And his palette, oh my god, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love bright colors, and I love, you know, kind of going outside the box when it comes to traditional makeup looks, as you can see by my eyeshadow today. I actually really like it. I feel like, you know, it's definitely out there, it's definitely different. You know, we're just gonna pack this on here until we're happy with it. Then we're gonna take the Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just gonna dig into some of that dark purple shade. and kind of blend it all together so there's not that harsh, you know, cut crease line. So we're just gonna blend her until, you know, we're happy with it. My heater's kind of pissing me off because it's really loud. So if you guys have trouble hearing me, I'm sorry. It's just really cold in Pennsylvania and I'm trying not to freeze. Like, that's why it's still on. But yeah, so there's that. Had a little shadow in my actual waterline. Don't like that. So this is a close-up of the eyeshadow so far. Now I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. I'm going to take a cotton round. You can get these literally anywhere for like really cheap. And we're gonna take some of this Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleaner Water. I love how it still says new on the packaging, but it's literally been out forever. Love this stuff though, but it just hasn't, it's not new. It's old. It's old news. But I'm just gonna take some of that and clean up the eyeshadow. Oops. I did a little too much. It's okay. Just blend it back out. I'll just blend her right back out. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, now that we're done with that, I'm going to take, not throw my makeup everywhere. I'm going to take some of the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner in the shade Black, obviously. And I'm just going to pop some liner. I'm just going to do a thin straight line. It's funny because, like, literally, like, I think my hands just want to swoop it for cat eye, but we're not doing that today. No cat eye, not today. Okay, once you're happy with that side, go to the other side. It's kind of a little weird for me not to do a cat eye. I'm just so compelled to just flick it at the end. But I can't. We're gonna get really close into the waterline with that liner. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get happy with my liner. Okay, so liner done. All right, so now, sorry, sometimes my septum like gets itchy and like I have to move it so it like takes care of the itch because I'm not gonna like literally like itch my nose. It's wicked gross. Okay, so now we are going to take the Butter London Oh My How High Lengthening Mascara. I've actually had it for a while. I just never like opened it or used it. But I've really been enjoying it lately. We're just gonna clean some of the excess off the tip of the brush because I find that sometimes it's just way too much. Don't forget the bottom lashes. I kind of really like my bottom lashes to look like really full and like thick. So other than, you know, the kind of depressing things going on in my life, there's a lot of good. You know, so it's not all bad. Just some days it's kind of hard. Okay, we're gonna take some of the Roller Benefit, or the Benefit Roller Lash. Goodness, I said that backwards. And we're just gonna kind of comb that through too. I use like, sometimes I'll use like 2 to 3 different kind of mascaras. It's probably like really extra, and I probably don't really need to because they literally like all do the same thing, but it's fine. Like, it's fine. I do it all the time. I just can't use one. I don't know what it is, like, about me or whatever, but I just can't use one. Eyes are almost complete. You can kind of see, like, on the side, like, how, like, thick and up they are. Love that. And I don't really curl my lashes. I don't really need to. They just kind of, like, do their own, like, thing, and they do it on their own. Now I'm just going to take some regular black eyeliner, and we're just going to pop that in the waterline. I was going, oh, that looks so weird. I was going to use some white liner to kind of make my eyes like look bigger. And I'm also going to run it along the top. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I just feel like it makes your lash line look more cohesive with what you're trying to do, if that makes sense. I know it's probably super weird to watch. Like, sometimes I'm like, ugh. Alright, so I'm going to take some more of the Roller Lash. And I'm just going to kind of run it through and get rid of any clumpiness I have while it's still kind of like wet and it's not like cemented down. Okay, lashes. You know, I guess we're gonna go with Ardell Beauty. These are the 207, I believe they're called like the Doubled Up series. I'm not sure. I think so anyway. Don't hold me to that. Don't quote me to that because I don't really know. And we're just going to take some of my, I already trimmed these to my eyes. So I haven't like bought in like any new lashes in like a while because like I take really good care of my lashes so I can like constantly reuse them. Sometimes I'll fall asleep in them though. I know, bad, I know. I'm just gonna take my little applicator here. We're just gonna fan her out for a minute. Sometimes I do like fall asleep in my makeup and I know it's bad and like sometimes I'll really fuck up my lashes. But usually when you like go to clean them and stuff, that'll get taken care of. Wait for that to get tacky. Look down when you're putting them on. And you know, when I'm wearing lashes, I secure them in the middle first, then secure the outer corner, and then I secure the inner corner. That's just how I apply them. If there's an easier way for you to do it, go ahead and do that. You don't have to do what I do if you're not comfortable with it. Just for me personally. Oh, look at that lash. Oh, love it. And sometimes I'll just like kind of push and finesse until, you know, I'm happy with it. And some people, when they put lashes on, they don't put mascara on first. They put the lashes, then mascara to like seamlessly blend them. Personally, that's not for me. I don't really like doing that. It's more of like a personal preference. And we're just gonna coat the lash band. Get the lash out of it, out in the corner. This video is going to be like an hour and 20 minutes long. That's probably really horrible. I don't know, I just don't feel like editing and then possibly losing footage again. You know, I just kind of want to get a video up. I was supposed to have my first video up like 2 weeks ago now, I think, and it's just, you know, I was editing because I wasn't happy with what I recorded, and like they were all like different types of looks and everything, you know, so, oh, sorry, my hair's itchy. I just kind of was like, you know, over it at one point. Okay, so now we're going to take that little tiny brush from before, and we're just going to take some of that purple, just a little tiny bit. And we're just going to smoke out the lower lash line, like so. You know, nothing really crazy, just kind of like a subtle, you know, just a little subtlety, you know. now that we got that, for the inner corner, we're going to do a little glitter moment just to be that extra. I'm going to take the Stila Magnificent Metals in the shade Diamond Dust. I actually love this because there is chunks of holographic glitter. We're just going to tap her in there like so, just to give a little, you know, pop of something, you know. And by far this is not like an everyday look. That'll probably be my next video. I don't know, I just kind of didn't really know what I wanted to do for my first video, so after like all my stuff got deleted, I didn't want to like have to remember how I did like another video and then like try to like recreate it, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're just not gonna do that. We're just gonna tap that in a little bit to settle her down. Look at that little pop of like, oh, I love it. Super cute. Okay. Now, roll up our sleeves. And yes, I do know I do not have polish on. It's completely like literally like hasn't crossed my mind like at all. Okay, so for foundation, we are going to go into the Tarte Shape Tape, the matte one. I know there's a lot of controversy around this, and like all that because of like the shade range and blah blah blah. I know, but I do happen to like this formula, and we are going to go in light neutral because I am a pasty white girl. I do use self-tanner a lot, but I haven't been lately, just haven't had the time, or actually, you know, like really thought about it. And you know, with this foundation, I kind of like go ham. Well, with any foundation really, I go ham. And no, we are not priming because, like I said before, I've been in this kick where I haven't been priming. Personally, I don't know, I've been priming for so long, and like I've really been like into it in the past, but you know, as of lately, like I tried it without primer, and honestly I liked it like a lot more. So I don't know, I think, oh, we're just gonna tap that out, by the way. I just feel like blend up into your hairline. Sorry, just a little tidbit. I don't know, I just feel like primer's kind of lackluster for me as of lately. I don't know, I've tried a lot of primers, and you know, I just kind of always feel like my skin ends up looking oily. Like, no matter how much I powder and all that. Blend down onto your neck a little. I don't have to go that far because the skin match isn't that far off for me. Oh, this is like really full coverage, and that's what I like about it. Like, I really enjoy full coverage. Yes, I always put foundation over my lips. I'm not really sure why. Sometimes it just kind of happens, but you know, unless I already have like a lip product on, like a liquid lipstick or like a regular lipstick, I will leave it, I will just, you know, leave the foundation there. I can't help it. Okay, we are looking very blended, very matte, very enjoyable for me. I love, 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 love a matte look. I'm not really a dewy type of gal. I don't know, I just feel like with my oily skin, it's just not a thing for me, so I try to be like as matte as possible, like at all times. Anybody else hate when you have like long nails and you're using a beauty blender and like, or whatever you're using, like a sponge, and then you get foundation underneath your freaking nails? Does that bother anybody else? Just me? Like, I have to like clean it right away. I cannot like not do it. Alright, so we are going to take some concealer. Not a lot, but enough. Brighten things up a little bit. Little down the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, side, side, side. Oh. You know, it's funny, my ex used to call it making my war paint when I do that, especially when I'd color correct. He's like, what are you doing, putting on your war paint? I'm like, yes, war paint. Okay, we're gonna blend that out, and I love Shape Tape, like seriously. It is like the best concealer, OG concealer, and I love it. Okay, we're just gonna do the nose a little bit. I think I'm getting sick, like my nose is like running and it's super annoying. And I feel like I kind of sound like a little nasally. I don't like it. Okay. So we are going to take some of the rice powder from Palladio. I don't know, looks like this. It's translucent powder. Damp beauty blender or sponge, and we are just going to bake this mug. And listen, you can't ever go wrong with like too much powder, you know. And we're just going to bake all the places we stuck concealer. Oh no. I ran out of my Laura Mercier powder, which super sad about. You know, I really need to get some more because, you know, I bake. I fucking bake my face, man. At 350 degrees for 15 minutes. Okay, so now that we're baking, I used to do concealer like on my forehead and everything, but then, you know, I've just kind of changed. Like, I've evolved, you know, my makeup game. I don't know, I just like, I contour a lot, so I feel like if I do, it's gonna look like, it's gonna look weird if like I just have like this bulge of white and then contour. It's just a personal preference. If you like to put concealer on your forehead, go right ahead. Personally, for me, I just do not. I'm going to take the Hoola Benefit Bronzer, the original. Yes, it's a mini. I broke my big one. Yeah. I kind of drop things a lot, if you haven't noticed. Okay, so we're just gonna subtly carve out them cheekbones. Just subtly, you know, nothing too serious. Just like that, you know. And this is a Morphe angled brush. I do really enjoy this for powder contouring. I don't cream contour. I don't really like using cream products if I don't have to. I'm just gonna kind of stipple that on there, building it up and then blending it out. You know, just give the illusion that we have, you know, crazy chiseled cheekbones. And we're just gonna pull up our hair, do the top, circling motions, you know, to get like a good seamless airbrushed blend. We are digging it, we are happy. Ooh, yes. Yes, hunty. That's funny because that's what I call my daughter. I call her hunty all the time. We're just gonna bring that on the lower jawline. Tick, 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 tick. That is super annoying. Sorry. Oh, goodness. My lashes is being a little wonky. We had to fix her. Okay, we fixed her. I'm happy with it now. Sometimes that happens. Like, sometimes, like, lashes just don't want to cooperate. And, you know, I've been thinking about getting eyelash extensions, but I don't know if you can, like, wear mascara with them. So, I'm just kind of a little scared. Okay, so now I'm going to take this angled fluffy brush, dip that in to a little bit of the bronzer, contour this nose, make her smaller because literally I fucking hate my nose. Literally, like, I hate it. It's just big and, like, I don't know, I just don't like it. Oh, yes, we are chiseling this nose. We're just gonna run a little bit over the top there. And what